Hi you guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. You guys remember the businessman, the taxi businessman, where it was reported that his life was almost taken by Vusumuzi Cat Matlala. There was an attempt to unalive him. It was not only him. They also mentioned in the article DJ Ventos. So you guys remember this story. I even made a video and told you the guys that it seems like KATISO Molefe was working for Vusumuzi Cat Matlala because now the firearm that was used to unalive DJ Ventos, DJ Somebody, and Armand Swat links to that businessman, that taxi owner, whom it was said that he Vusumuzi Cat Matlala tried to unalive him. So Vusumuzi Cat Matlala and KATISO Molefe are working together. They are business partners. Sometimes, you know, guys, when you make these circles and these links, sometimes it seems as if you are crazy, you are going crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. But now the fact and the truth is out that that firearm that was used is the firearm that was used. There is no way that you guys can use the same firearm, and it just so happens that you don't know each other. These people, guys, they know each other. Let me play you guys that clip from the police officer that is reported on this matter regarding this firearm connection.
Call that I've always maintained that we've got 3 firearms in police custody that we have seized. It's the 1 AK-47 and the 2 pistols. So in terms of the case of Mr. Sibanyoni, we have linked the attempted murder to that 1 AK-47 that can also be linked to the Armand Swat case, the DJ Somebody and his 2 bodyguards case, the Don Dingleni murder, as well as the DJ Ventos murder. So we now know that that AK-47 was also used in the attempted murder of Mr. Joe Sibanyoni. And then in terms of the DJ Ventos case, we are positively linking the pistols, one of the pistols that we have seized and that is in custody, that is in police SAP 13, to the attempted murder of DJ Ventos, one of the 9mm pistols that is in custody. And then in terms of the cases, I previously mentioned that we couldn't rule out the possibility of adding more cases to both cases when we are referring now to the KATISO Molefe case as well as the Cat Matlala case. I previously indicated that we were linking those 3 firearms with 10. The cases have now risen to 18. These include murder, attempted murder, and other serious crimes. So we are now sitting at 18 cases where we are linking these 3 firearms that are in our possession. You will recall that the Tebogo Tobejani AK-47 has not been found. We are still looking for that particular AK-47.
I think that it is high time that they ensure that whatever crimes that KATISO is facing, they also make sure that they charge Vusumuzi Cat Matlala, and whatever crimes that Vusumuzi Cat Matlala is facing, they charge KATISO Molefe. Because if that firearm is linked to also the attempted unaliving of this taxi businessman, then high chances Molefe is also involved in the unaliving of this businessman, not just Cat Matlala. These people are working together. One is the boss of the other. And it's so really concerning to see how these things connect, how these things come together, how these things are best friends. And yeah, guys, one thing you should know about criminals is that it's like a circle. They know each other and probably they work together. From the testimony that has been given so far about the political unaliving task team, which is the PKTT, it seems like the Scorpion style is more effective and it brings more disciplinary work. And the pity that, you know, the actual Scorpions were disbanded, were shut down by Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma, guys, he's not all innocent in all of this, hey? He's not all innocent. I know that MKP people, you love your president. We love Zuma. We love Zuma. You know, comparing Zuma and Ramaphosa, I think Zuma is way better. But Zuma himself, he had a lot of problems, because why did he remove Ndandla Mkhwanazi from his position, and why did he disband the Scorpions? Why? Especially since the Scorpions were doing a really good job. And that's what I think we can understand from the testimony that was given by Mkwanazi, that the Scorpions, as well as the political Unalive's task team of the PKTT, was very, very important. They were doing almost the same work. And I think what he's trying to explain is that detectives were working with crime intelligence, forensics, and other subs unit guided by prosecutors in order to secure convictions in political unalivings. And I think that more than anything, I just love the way Mkwanazi is explaining really well. And I wish that it can get to a point whereby they bring back Scorpions so that they can work together with the political unalivings task team. And it is even said that Sibia was part of the political unalivings task team, and also Sibia supported the political unalivings task team, because the political unalivings task team has its own funders. There's people that are funding, from what Mkwanazi said, that are funding political unalivings task team. And Sibia had no problem with that continuing, but he wanted it to continue in KZN, not really in Johannesburg or Gauteng.
Reflects Lieutenant General Sibia's signature in support of the continuation of the task team for the financial year 2024-2025.
That is correct, Commissioner. The signatures sitting on that page is that one of the project manager, Lieutenant General Kumalo, Lieutenant General Sibia is the Deputy National Commissioner Crime Detection, as well as CFO, who's the Lieutenant General Timpane of the service.
Could it be that these two were the people that we're trying to protect? Because it doesn't make sense how these two people were able to get away with 18 unalivings, guys. A big 18 unalivings. That is a big number. These two, like, they're literally running the criminals of South Africa. They're literally running the unalivings of South Africa. I know that there's people definitely who are accused of more, but these people are supposed to be given life sentences. Actually, even death penalty. It's just that we have a constitution that doesn't allow that. Right to life and so forth. But besides that, guys, like, we need the political task team to finish these two. Like, I wish the investigations can continue, and I'm hoping that as the commission is going on, the political unalivings will continue, as the investigations are already continuing, and then we'll get more reports. I think there's more than just 18 unalivings that these people are involved in. And the foolish part is using the same weapon. Why you use the same weapon when you are a criminal? I think that, that's one thing that they did wrong. But at the same time, using many weapons puts them at risk, because at least one weapon, they can easily hide it. But many weapons, it's easy for them to, be found by the police. But now, with the one that almost unalived Bihotobejan, he's lost. It's not been found as yet. So if they can find it, imagine how many unalivings will that one be connected to. So, but all I can say that so far from the testimony given by Mkwanazi, bring back the Scorpions. Let the Scorpions come back and probably work with the political unalivings task team, because the work is a lot. The crime in South Africa is very high, and I don't think the political unalivings task team can do everything by themselves. They need the assistance. Demolish the hawks, the corrupt hawks that work with people like Malcolm X, people that are connected to Kenny Kunene, people that are connected to KATISO Molefe. Because those people are connected, meaning that KATISO Molefe is connected to the Hawks. We need a body that is very much independent of all of these individuals. We need the Scorpions. We need the Scorpions to work with the political unalivings task team, because they are doing exceptional work. I don't know what you guys think about that. Please comment your thoughts. But I'm still watching the proceedings. But so far, Connors was talking about the political unalivings task team.